Happy 4th of July, everybody, from the crew here at Meet the Startup. We're taking a break this week from our usual content, but we'll have a new episode for you next week, July 12th. Meet the Startup was created to showcase the amazing talent we have here in the Northwest. While the end product or service is what gets most of the recognition, we find the drive and the personalities of the people that are responsible just as amazing as the product itself. These last 6 weeks have been quite inspirational in the support that we've received from the entrepreneurial community. It's because of this support that we're proud to announce that we've landed our first round of local sponsors that will help make continuing this effort possible. We'd like to thank all those who have generously set aside time in their busy schedules to stop by our studio and share with us their stories and thoughts on being an entrepreneur in the Northwest. We feel inspired every week, and we feel honored to be able to share that with all of you. With that, we will leave you this week and close out with some very poignant thoughts from some of our earlier guests.
One thing about entrepreneurs is that sometimes we don't play well with others. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Working in large groups can be difficult, but I've also found that it's critical to have a good team, having people that you can trust. Especially the emotional roller coaster that a startup puts you through. It's like a dysfunctional family, and that's what it is. I think, I don't think if I do another startup, I do it by myself. But at the same time, I have a feeling that even though I told myself I'm not going to do this again, I'm probably going to. I probably won't make the same mistakes. I'm going to make all new ones. But I love this too much. There's just there's something that drives you. Especially when you start getting success, it's like a drug, right? Something good happens. I think Pete Grillo even told me, he said, sometimes a startup, you're going to have the best days and the worst days, and sometimes it's the same day, and that really rings true.
I have been thinking a lot about timing as it relates to the Portland entrepreneurial ecosystem, and it's really important to know when you're at a time to make big things happen. We are at this time. So it took a while to circle all the resources, and things have been happening quietly, but everybody is doing their part. They're starting to line up, and there is a real groundswell starting. And it would be a really huge mistake for all of us to not be aware that this is our time. This is our time to make it happen, all of us. It's the Portland Seed Fund. It's a figurehead of many, many people behind the scenes doing many, many things to make this an amazing entrepreneurial ecosystem. And I know Guy Kawasaki likes to say, don't make money, make meaning, but I'm going to take it up a notch and say, let's make a movement. Let's make a movement here and now, and it is our time.